to dip some strawberries in chocolate. So here's my basic setup. I got a pot filled with water. Floating in the pot, I have a bowl filled with M&Ms. I rinsed the M&Ms off to get rid of some of the coloring, the candy shell or whatever you call that. And I just rinsed them off a little bit and that stuff came right off. And I figured my chocolate will be a more desirable color if I do that. And so the reason I have this floating in water and I don't have the M&Ms just directly in the pan is because if I do that, it'll burn the chocolate. You actually have to have water separating your heating element and your M&Ms so that you don't, burn your chocolate. And it makes a nice even heat. So this water will distribute the heat evenly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my stove here and I'm going to heat this up. I'm going to keep a real close eye on it so I don't burn it. And once this is a liquid, I'm just going to dump some strawberries in there and call it good. So my bowl sank and the hot water rushed in and it washed all of that white powdery stuff underneath that candy layer. It washed off all that white stuff off of the M&Ms there, but it didn't wash away any of the chocolate. It wasn't hot enough to melt the chocolate yet, but because of the boiling water, all the bubbles kind of splashed and got in the bowl and it sank, and that was kind of a mess. So what I did now is I have some water in there. You can't quite see it. There's some water in there surrounding this bowl, but not enough that the bowl is floating. So actually the bowl is sitting on the bottom, but it is surrounded by a layer of water. So we're going to go ahead and try again to heat this up, and then we'll dip some strawberries in there. So far it's going pretty well, but this isn't going to be quite enough chocolate to dip a behemoth strawberry like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more M&Ms. That's the only chocolate I have. But I'm too lazy to get another bowl dirty and take off the candy coating like I did before. So I'm just going to dump them in there, coating and all. And this chocolate in here should help conduct the heat onto the M&Ms with the candy coating, and it should melt. So we'll see how that goes. So I dumped in another package of M&Ms and a little bit of milk because it seemed thick. And I mixed it all up, and then I got the bottom of a ladle and I crushed up all the M&M shells, and this is the result. And now bear in mind, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've hardly ever made cold cereal, so I think this is pretty solid for first try melting chocolate. So now I think we're going to throw some strawberries in there and throw them on this wax paper here. You can't see it, but trust me, it's wax paper. Well, this is going mind-bogglingly well. I just take this green leafy stuff off of the back of the strawberry, leaves me with this little stem. Take the strawberry, I drop it in there, and I roll it around, get chocolate all over up on there. Get on all the little angles here, just coat it in chocolate. Alright, we don't want to eat strawberries because we want to be healthy. We want to eat strawberries because they're coated in chocolate. And so once you get that kind of sorta covered in chocolate there, you can pull it out just with the stem. You never even get any chocolate on your hand. Be careful you don't drip all over the counter here. I got to juxtapose my camera and my strawberry, and then just set it down on the wax paper. Let it cool. Now this strawberry here, you can see I got a couple of holes in it there. I was trying to lift it up with the butter knife, but this strawberry is so incredibly ripe, it just slid right through. What I'm going to do, because I think I added a little bit too much milk, so this mixture is a little bit too thin, so when these strawberries cool, I might dip them a second time so you get a whole bunch of chocolate on there instead of just a little bit of chocolate, because again, we're not here for the strawberry, we're here for the chocolate. Well, here's the end result. Not too bad for someone as inept at cooking as myself. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned for more episodes.